All right, wait a minute. It's Millionaire Man Cave, brand new season. We doing something completely different. Let's go. Told you, it's Millionaire Man Cave. We're gonna do something completely different this season. We just changed it all up. We changing it all up. We changing it. Brand new intro. You ain't even seen that drink.
About to go bomb.
Mind blown.
They ain't even seen that drink before. I just had to switch it up on y'all one good time for the good new season of 2022, season 3. Millionaire Man Cave. Y'all know what time it is. It is Millionaire Man Cave time right here on Relationship Entertainment Television. It is 8 o'clock Eastern PM time. So Relationship Entertainment Television, y'all know what it is. Tune in. Y'all go ahead and get your Relationship Entertainment Television on your YouTube going. I can't find mine for some daggone reason. Let me see if I can find it right quick.
Find your YouTube?
I can't find normally it pops up. There we go. Found it. Got it right there. Okay. Relationship Entertainment Television. Found it. I had to couldn't find the daggone show, but I found it. All you gotta do is type in. It's right there at the bottom of the screen. Relationship Entertainment Television on your YouTube, and it actually pops up. Y'all see we actually live. For those who don't know, for those who are watching Brand Live on Facebook, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and tell a friend, and tell another friend, and tell another friend that we are on the air live, and you can actually download the RETV Roku app if you actually want to watch on Roku. No offense, y'all, but I am tired. I was just telling Mike right before the show started. I've been running and ripping and running all day. We didn't have some stuff going on this weekend. I ain't got no sleep. I still ain't got no sleep since I've been back. I'm pretty sure we're going to get into all that. We're going to get into what happened in sports. We're going to get into what happened this weekend. We're going to get it. Y'all, I'll let them tell what actually happened. But without any further ado, yeah, exactly. That too. We get into, words to the wise. We got I'm sure Donnell got a word to the wise. All right. We got a word to the wise. We got a little bit of everything. We got topics, hot topics, all that good stuff. So don't forget, y'all, www.re-tv.net is the website if you actually want to check us out there. But don't forget, you can actually check us out on YouTube. Subscribe to the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, then hit the little bell so that way you are alerted each and every time a brand new episode of Millionaire Man Cave comes on Relationship Entertainment Television. And like I said a minute ago, don't forget Relationship Entertainment Television, RETV Roku channel is out there as well. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, throw them in the chat. Or you can send us an email, video questions if you like, at info@re-tv.net, info@re-tv.net. Without any further ado, I couldn't do the show without the fellas that are with me right now. Had a blast with these fellas this weekend in the big Motown, Detroit. Y'all seen we posted it on Millionaire Man Cave Facebook group. If y'all was out there on the Facebook group, go ahead and check that out if you are a guy. Women are not allowed in that group because what goes on in that group stays in that group.
Word.
My brother from another mother, Millionaire Mike, is in the building with us. What's going on, Mike?
RE-TV.net. That's what's going on.
What he said right there. RE-TV. Yeah, that's
yes, sir. Man, I'm just chilling, trying to get in my warm nights before it starts to get too cool. I can wear my short sleeves tonight. Last week it was a little cooler than tonight is. So, hey, it's North Carolina.
That cool weather is coming, and it is coming soon.
Is it?
The cool weather, I said, Michael. The cool weather is coming. The cool weather. Thank you, Michael. I need you to grow up, son. Grow up.
Is that right?
Forget both of y'all. I'm gonna leave it at that. Forget both of y'all. Hey, speaking of, is that right? Mr. Politically Correct is in the building. What's going on, John?
chilling. Chilling. I'm trying to get back on track. I forgot today was Tuesday, and I'm sitting at work all day, and I'm like, man, I was dragging anyway because yesterday was rough. This weekend was long, but yeah, I'm come on, man. I can't.
You ain't learn about that, dog. You can't say nothing around me. You can't say nothing because whatever you say can and will be used against you in the court of Millionaire M.A.N.
So there it is.
Anyway, the point here is that I am glad to be here tonight. I realized about midway through the day when Ty texted me that today was actually Tuesday. So
yeah, gotcha. Exactly. Hey, Donnell, grow up, man. Nah.
I ain't said nothing. I ain't got no weapon.
Hey, what's good with you, Donnell? Mr. Reasonable, aka Donnell's in the building with us. What's going on, Donnell? Man, Mr. Hey, I can't help the fact that I was speaking. It was the music.
Man, I was used to. You will put my business out there in the street. Yeah, I was speeding, and I saw a police officer, so I dipped over into another hotel.
If you ain't never done
that, Mr. Officer.
Usually I speed up, but depending on what I'm saying, the vehicle.
Considering it was a bunch of black dudes in a daggone
in a minivan, we looked like a suspect anyway. We was
exactly. Not to mention, you got some. What you had? I don't know if it was what band or a backyard at the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been a good look.
We was disturbing the peace.
Right, man. Hey, listen. You talk about somebody was sad. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I had took a cat nap before I joined the show.
Before the show.
Yeah, I was tired.
I wish I could have took a cat nap. I just told Mike I literally just got back from the store maybe about 20 minutes ago, and then was in the middle of cooking and everything else at the same time. I wish.
You know what, man? I learned how to do that in college.
Cat nap?
Yeah.
Short naps.
Short naps? Yeah. I never did that before.
Yes, sir. You will oversleep a class in a heartbeat if you ain't ready. You got to get up and get ready for sure. Yo, John, what we talking about tonight, though?
Yo, I wanted to talk a little bit about what happened this weekend, but football related first. Let's talk football first. Then we'll move forward into our antics this weekend.
Now antics, it was y'all's antics. Don't bring me in.
Nah, man, you had some antics.
Don't bring you into it. You was the main event.
Hey, don't forget what happened when we was over by the
we talking about football.
The lighthouse.
Ty was selling hair products.
we talking about
was
football.
He? Oh, man. He got that glam before he went to the car show.
Hey, so what we talking about, John?
Football.
So I want to talk a little bit about the games, what y'all thought about the games this past weekend. Anything that kind of stood out to you, anything that you loved, hated, was surprised about in terms of the games this past weekend.
Which game? Please don't say that Washington game.
I mean, we can talk about the Washington game. That one hurt deep because we was obviously sitting in the stadium. I mean, what y'all think? What y'all think of that game? I got no cup here.
So for those who don't know, John, we gotta get you a Millionaire M.A.N cup, dog. We gotta get you one.
We're gonna give you one, but
for those who don't know, we took a trip to Detroit this weekend to specifically go to a football game. Excuse me, I'm chewing with food. I'm talking with food in my mouth. I usually don't do that. Because like I said, I'm hungry. I ain't had time to do nothing today.
What up, though?
Yeah, exactly.
Detroit.
Exactly. Hey, we had a fun time in Detroit. So I will say, despite the fact of everything that went, the game was I had fun. I'll say that. I had fun. I don't know about y'all, but on my bucket list is to make it to all 32 stadiums. I've been to Washington Stadium like 3-4 times. I'm going again in like 2 or 3 weeks. But I want to actually see all the other stadiums in the NFL, and I preferably would rather see Washington playing them. But the way they stunk up the joint on Sunday, it really don't even matter who the hell playing. I just want to see, I just want to go to the stadium. So that Washington game was garbage, though, John, to answer your question.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't play their best that day, for sure.
To say the least.
To say the least. Somebody said what was one of y'all that said they played like Detroit, like the Washington team played like they was.
Right? Even myself, right? My sister. I told my sister we went to Detroit, and she was like, "What y'all go for?" So I told her we went to see the game, and she was like, "So they win?" I was like, "No." She was like, "Wait, they lost to Detroit?" Even she know that Detroit suck. So, man,
I mean, the truth is the people in Detroit know Detroit suck.
But they still show up to the game, though.
They do, but they wasn't expecting to win. So I mean, you could hear them like being surprised at how the other team was doing. Did y'all get that same feeling when we was in the stadium?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, they don't know how to win.
And I heard somebody say, "Well, at least we got to win this week." Like they were like they don't even know what's going to happen from week to week with that team. Like they
I don't know who they got. I'm gonna look at the trade schedule while y'all talking.
It's sounding like the Commanders for real,
right? I mean, the truth of the matter is that what you guys think? I mean, we played better in the second half, and I say we, I mean the Commanders.
Oh, they showed up in the second half.
Yeah,
they
so
did.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
that's what I was going to say. That as disappointed as I was with that game, I'm still holding my head up at how we rallied and played the second half.
Hey, you know what's killing
that game was over first quarter.
Y'all play fantasy football?
Yes.
I don't.
So Carson Wentz. How you go
like
from
27 points?
Yes. How you go from having 24 yards total damn near in the first half, to damn near having over 300 some odd yards altogether?
Yes. They came 3 touchdowns, right?
Right. Well, yeah, I think it was 3.
Yeah.
Was it 3 or 4?
Yeah, 3 or 4. I know it was at least 3. And I know on my wife has them. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
You good. No, you good.
My wife has him on her team. And that Bama, he's on the bench, but that Bama got 27-point-something points. I was like, how? I was at that damn game.
Because he threw 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, but it was all second half. It was all second half stat.
So in my opinion, I don't know if it's Carson Wentz that sucks. I mean, you can't really say he sucked because or is it the defense or is it the rest of the offense? I mean, obviously our receivers was catching. I don't know. What y'all think?
It was a little bit of everybody on Sunday because that first quarter, special teams gave up like 2 huge runs that put them in great position. And the defense, the middle of the defense was giving up holes, and the running backs was running all over us. And then the receivers, I can't really say. I don't know if one of y'all picked up on quarterback receiver reception, but I know the defense had the middle of the line messed up. I want to use a different word, and special teams was messed up, to say the least.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Donna, what you think?
Yeah.
So, my thoughts are, I don't know if it's the middle linebacker's fault or if it's Jack Del Rio's fault, and I feel like it's a combination of both. But more importantly, it's Jack Del Rio. You know what I'm saying? Like, much like offense, defense, you got to make adjustments, and I feel like you can't. At least in my mind, as a coach, it's like you coach to players' strengths versus, having like this idea of what a good defense looks like and just being able to just put players in positions, and it never works out that way.
Agreed.
I feel like our middle linebackers, like especially when the running backs are coming out the backfield catching passes, whether you in man or zone, they're out of place.
Okay.
Right. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we got a good I feel like we have a good combination of veterans on defense, but we also got a lot of young guys on defense.
Okay.
And I hate to say it, I mean, unless you know what I'm saying, just know how to, much like quarterbacks know how to read defenses. You got to have like these smart linebackers to read offenses.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
That's not what we are.
Nope.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that, and I think that that definitely, you and Mike said it with the middle of the defense, it fell apart. I mean, they was running all over us. They were dropping in short passes. They were running all over us. I mean, we couldn't stop them, and that was well.
Bama M.A.N, whatever his name is, caught the ball, fell down. Yeah. Laid there for like 5 minutes and then got up and ran.
He really did. I was like, wait, how did he get up and still? Yeah, that Jones crazy.
I think the thing that's most disappointing was they had 2 running backs that got out on us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, everybody expected Swift to be, to have a good game, but the other dude, I don't even know who the other dude is, but yeah, he ran over us too.
And which is crazy, disappointing. But like somebody asked me that the other day, I was like, yo, it's Washington, so I don't get my hopes up regardless. I mean, at this point in time, because if I did, I promise you I'd probably have a heart attack by now. That's what that daggone team is, getting my hopes up, expecting them to do something that I know damn well they're not gonna do.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie though, and I it's funny because I don't typically find myself hating on a lot of teams, but I had high hopes that the Cowboys would lose again
Sunday.
Yeah.
I would also like to add too. The one thing I liked about Sean McVay when he had RG3, you know what I'm saying, and Kyle Shanahan was that it didn't take them long to get the offense going, you know what I'm saying, in the game.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like Ron Rivera and his coaching teams, like it's like they just call plays just to see what works and what don't work. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but
they're testing it out.
But last week we had a good opening drive, though. Last week we scored on an opening drive. So I kind of got the one to get, they was kind of, getting that emotion.
I mean, let's be honest with you. I mean, the Jaguars weren't that great of a team last year. I didn't expect much, but when they came back, I was like, see, this is what I'm talking about.
they skunked Indy this week, though. What was that, 27-0? So, hey, they got a brand new coach. They got a brand new coordinators. So, you never know.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying last week.
That's more of a reason for us to, you know what I'm saying, put the pedal to the metal.
Yeah.
Keep it on their neck.
Yeah, exactly.
And while you bullshitting, I'm wondering how Detroit is going to end up this year. Because they've been playing, their first game was tight.
Yeah.
And they scored like 35, 37 points.
Right, against Philly.
Yeah, against Philly too. Philly's balling.
Philly, yeah.
Balled out yesterday.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm wondering. I'm just putting it out in the atmosphere.
Well, I'm
wondering how Detroit and Jacksonville are going to end up this year.
I'm wondering how Washington going to end up because Giants balled out and the Cowboys second string quarterback all day balled out.
Right.
Yes.
So that don't look good for us.
At all.
NFC East is shaping up again.
Yeah.
And we can't be the odd man out. The odd team out.
We look like we was playing high school JV football, and everybody
we was like that.
And Philly playing grown man football.
Yo, and we got them in like a week or two. So
we got them
this week. It's this week. This Sunday.
Man.
Yeah. They're playing like grown men.
Hey, maybe you know what? Maybe if
I don't know. If they show up.
If Carson Wentz got that Tom Brady attitude, start throwing stuff across the sidelines, then maybe
Tom Brady threw a tantrum, didn't he?
Yo,
did
he went off.
Did he?
I don't even. Okay, I'm still not 100% sure as to how it went from Tom Brady to Mike Evans getting into a fight and getting kicked out of the game. How did that happen?
Mike Evans is that dude you want on your squad. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna, you be like, you get him somebody in the face, he gonna be the first one to swing. Like that's that guy.
But supposedly him and old boy had issues anyway, so he just was waiting for a reason.
That battle was almost to the sideline, dog. He was almost to the sideline, looked over his shoulder and ran back over there. when he saw Tom in the mix.
I had saw a headline that said the coach, what's his name?
Oh,
base coach.
Todd Bowles?
Yeah, Bowles. Todd Bowles.
Yeah, I saw a headline that said he the one who told Mike Evans to go back out there and do something. You know what I'm saying?
Word?
Yeah, I literally just saw that headline.
I wouldn't doubt he probably did, and that's why they appealing his suspension now. Because Tom Brady was taking up for me because apparently dude was walking off, and I don't know what dude said to Tom Brady, but it made Tom Brady turn around, and as soon as Mike Evans heard it, like you said, he ran straight from off the sideline and just straight clocked him.
Yeah. He just doubled back and ran.
But Tom Brady was the one talking trash. And from my view, the dude so Tom Brady was talking trash. The dude said something back to Tom Brady. Brady turned around, had to get into his face, but he was the one who didn't swing. Like he was.
I feel like Brady bumped the dude too.
Can you find some footage?
All right, let's go to the videotape.
Let's go to the instant replay.
And then Mike Evans came out of nowhere. Like when it should have been like a lineman or something to come in and get in between.
I mean, seriously, the fact that he literally came out of nowhere. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can pull this. This video.
That's what Donnell was saying. That Mike Evans is that dude you want with you. When you got to go somewhere.
Let's see what happened.
Saints 3-0 and Brady.
First of all, oh, was it this one?
Brady's furious. What a stand there by this New Orleans Saints defense on 4th down.
Oh, the frustration level for Tom Brady is high.
They were down 3-0. He throwing daggone.
I mean, that is some
pros.
Yeah.
Well.
This is before Jameis Winston threw 3 interceptions in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
he helped out the cause.
Yeah, he did.
Exactly. Okay,
but Tom is the type of dude that likes the execution to be perfect. And when it's not perfect, well, I ain't gonna say not perfect because I think he has his, he has high expectations, but at the same time he's realistic. But when they just aren't executing, it gets under his skin. It used to be like that in New England year after year. It was, a few games here, a few games there when they just weren't executing. And he would start off by mouthing and yelling. And then, other stuff might happen. But, through the years.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, is it muted?
Oh, it might. Yeah, I muted it. My bad.
Boundary. Now we got a fight on the field. Complete. Mike Evans just punched a guy. Now the benches have cleared. Trying to hold guys back off the sideline.
So let's see what actually happened.
And it's still going in there.
Yeah, that wasn't your typical. I mean, there was punches thrown. That was
You see Brady getting in there?
Post scuffle. This was pretty heated.
Bruce Arians was even down in the field. So yeah, you're right, Donnell. Brady was talking
about Lattimore and Evans. They really don't like each other. They've had issues in the past.
He bumped him. Brady bumped him.
It's really what got this going. And then Evans came on.
Mike Evans like, see me
flags
now.
Everywhere.
So all right. But does that help your team though? Does that really help your team?
He was all the way on the sideline and ran over there.
Yeah, he should have stayed out of that jump.
Dripping shower.
What?
The handicap shower.
What? Who got a handicap shower? What was that?
It felt like a bootleg porno.
What you playing, Ty?
What's going on?
Who got a dripping faucet? Nah, I don't know what that was.
What Pornhub channel was that?
Hey, you
got the 88 porn jump?
I don't watch that.
Bow chicka bow wow.
Hey, all you heard. Hey,
like, I got your pizza.
You see that lady from Atlanta? You see that lady from Atlanta in that
Yo, that joint was crazy.
Oh, no.
Hey, John, so I know you were talking about the fact that we didn't went to Detroit this weekend and saw that crappy game.
Yeah, man.
Let's talk about Detroit right quick. What happened in Detroit, fellas? I had a good time. I had a good time
too. I will say this about Detroit. I didn't know what to expect in terms of like what we would see in Detroit, in terms of like what Detroit physically looks like. I mean, I knew that there would be some, abandoned buildings. I knew that there were, some areas that were, run down, but it was a lot of them. It was a lot of places like that. I mean,
city
right around the downtown area. We not talk about suburbs, but right around the downtown area, it was.
The city,
a lot of rundown stuff.
I mean, I was like thoroughly like, yo, what are y'all putting y'all's money to if y'all ain't building up y'all's city and y'all's buildings?
Somebody was like Candyman.
Right.
I think like in most cities there'd be that gentrification that would come through. You know what? What up, Nicole?
Hold up. She might be watching.
Well, my question is, how did Ty tell the story to his wife?
So I'll tell you exactly how I told the story. I'll tell you exactly how I told the damn story. So for those that don't know, as I mentioned a while ago, we all went to Detroit this weekend and had a good time. We decided, you know what? This is Saturday. I was actually going off for 3 hours of sleep Saturday. But we decided, let's go to Motown. Donnell wanted to go to Motown. We all wanted to go to Motown. We wanted to go to Motown. Went to Motown, got our tickets, went ahead and hit up a few other little spots on the way. Donnell was like, let's go down to the Riverwalk. Bet. Let's go down to the Riverwalk. So we walking.
First off, ain't nothing at the Riverwalk. Ain't nothing there. But
ain't
nothing there but to walk the river. Like literally.
That's where we were done. Because remember, it was supposedly went down further, but we were just in a smaller section. There was like a park.
We was at the whole walk.
Yeah, we was in something. So we walking and we was like, yo, Donnell asked people what's there to do. Nobody knew what it was to do other than just to walk. We said, screw it, we're gonna walk. Look at Canada on the other side of the river, or whatever you want to call it, right?
Yeah. So I wanted to see the river. I wanted to see the river and everything. So,
and we all splitting up. Let me get there, Nicole. Let me get there. We all walking and we just spread apart. Like everybody like 10, 15 feet from one another, just walking.
Yeah,
guys don't walk in bunches. Dudes don't walk in bunches. So we all spread up. So Mike is walking behind us, right? And so it's like Donnell, Anthony, John, me, Mike, right? So I say, all right, Mike's behind us. I know, Mike, make sure Mike good. So let me turn around. So mind you, there's a building on our left-hand side. I seen these two dudes and a chick over on the left-hand side. I don't know what they was doing, but they looked like they was over there. It was like the house that go with the boats and stuff. I don't know. Yeah. But they was over there, wasn't really paying them attention. I seen like another family further up. Some people rode past us on a bike. We start walking, and I say, Mike's behind me. Let me turn around and make sure Mike good, right? So I turn around and make sure Mike good. I see this bird. I see this bird flying past Mike. I seen this chick walking up behind Mike. So I was like, yo, let me make sure that she ain't about to do nothing to Mike. Let me make sure.
Moving fast, too.
Yes, she was.
Yes, he on the phone. She moving fast. Let me make sure that she ain't about to, walk up on my man Mike and do nothing. Man, she walked past Mike. She walked slam past Mike, right? And walked
slam past me.
Walked over to me, and I got my hair done yesterday, so my hair was out. She walked over to me, talk about, hey, I love your hair. It looks very nice. And so I'm backing up, and I'm like, thank you. You can stop now, right? Like you can stop touching me. Like stop putting my hands on my hair. For those people who got locks, people who got locks, people don't like people to touch your hair. Go ahead.
That's not the story.
So I mean, it was crazy because, like I said, she came from right outside of my orbital view, and she just walks right up to him, and he turns around. He's facing her because he's like, on edge, like, whoa, what's up? And the first thing she does is reach out and touch his hand. I'm like, the hell is going on?
That's not the story, Mike. That's not the story. She walked
y'all telling half the story.
She walked up on him. She was like, can you take it, baby? Can you take it?
Yo, I didn't get to that part yet. I did not get to that part yet. I did not get to that part yet. She touching my hair, and she like, yo, love your hair. And I'm like, thank you. Can you stop? And then she like, so you cute. And I'm like, thank you. By this point in time, I turn back around. I'm trying to walk away from this chick. And so she like, so what's up with you? And I'm like, nothing. She was like, come on, let's. So I'm checking her out to see what she got in her hand because I didn't know she was getting ready to stab me. I'm looking to see if the two dudes still over there from where she came from, making sure they ain't getting ready to walk up on her.
That's what I did too. Two dudes have been toast because I just got finished watching Cobra Kai before I came up there.
So no, this is not whoa. Not your face right now. So she like, you cute. So what's going on with you? And I'm like, nothing, I'm good. And so she like, so come on, let's. So I realized she had a couple packs of like Black and Milds or some blunts sitting in her pocket.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Like hanging out.
John, that's because we wasn't close enough. You know what I'm saying?
I stood far away and watched, and it was laughing like shit.
No help. These ninjas ain't helped me at all. No help. You're not going away with these three ninjas here. They will not.
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
So I'm checking her out to see what she got, like to make sure she ain't about to do nothing. I'm looking for the two dudes. The two dudes were still over there, so I'm like, all right, bet. So long as they don't come running, we good. So she like, come on, let's go somewhere. Let's do something. And I'm like, no. So she was like, you married? And I was like, I sure am. She was like, oh, okay. All right then. And so she still kept walking with me. And then she started to walk off, talk about, I'll see you later. I'll holler at you later. Like hell you will. And kept walking the hell up. I'm like, yo, y'all just gonna leave me hang. Y'all wasn't gonna help me at all. Like
she said, where you stay at? I'm on my
way.
Hey,
yeah, she had me on edge though. Yeah, because like I said, at first I just thought that she was just being I don't know, aggressive or walking up. But when she reached out and touched that dude's hair, I was like, nah, that's something else. And so I was on edge. I was like, where these dudes at?
She scared me with I'll see you later. So we leave. We sit down.
Oh yeah,
we chilling. We like, yo, we see her over there. So long as she stay the hell over there, we good. Well, at least that's what I was thinking.
And she didn't even go back to where those dudes were. There was like a lady, an older lady, and a little kid, and she was like chilling with this family or something. And so I was like, okay,
right.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, so long as she stay over there, we good. We leave, go back to the car, and as soon as we get in the car, guess who come walking by? I was like, yo.
She was trying to see what we were driving. She was trying to see what she was going to.
She was like, when the same.
But she did say, I'll see you later. She was looking to see you later.
Y'all ain't hear the pigeon call when she was out there. She was
That's why I said this bird flew past Mike and came straight to me and started touching. I was like, yo, come on now. Seriously?
Yeah, so that was the craziest I ever seen.
Hilarious.
Out of nowhere, dog. Like I mean, she was dead serious too. She was like, she tried to grab my arm, told come here, and I was like, nah, get off me. And like, I ain't say get off me, but I was like,
he said,
hey John, what? John ain't allowed on the show no more. John ain't allowed on the show.
That's what he did. It's true.
And look, and Nicole was over in North Carolina or wherever, just probably picking up on the vibes. Like,
man, you see, she said she these hands, she can see them hands later. Hey, I'm taking my wife with me next time because y'all ninjas ain't do nothing but just let me stand there getting assaulted by this damn shit.
So you a grown ass man, and we grown ass men too. So we just stood back and watched the show. And that's
right.
I was there for you, dog.
Great story to tell.
Y'all sat there watching shit go down. Help a brother. Help me. Help me.
I just wanted to see what the end result was going to be. I was just waiting.
The end result was her walking down the street looking for us.
She definitely was walking down the street behind her. Like she waited. Like literally, if you think about it, she waited on that bench for us to be done just sitting there talking, and then she followed us back down the road. Like good thing we ducked in between those cars into that parking lot. I don't think she realized that.
I don't think
that's what she didn't realize where we were.
She kept walking, and we pulled off the other way.
She might have asked for a ride.
Who was that said somebody was like when we saw her, they was like she gonna be coming up the top and us talking about y'all don't need them, do you?
Nah, you good. No. And this is
like
day
she
one.
about to throw him in the back of her van.
This is day one. These niggas were trying to set me up on day one.
I ain't had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it.
So that was all right. Yeah, so that was the first part. Now that was right before we went to the car show.
That was before we went to the car show.
Yeah, that was before the car show. Yeah. The
car show.
Somebody mentioned they was like, there she go with the car show, and I was like,
yeah, that would have been hilarious. That would have been hilarious.
No, it wouldn't.
I would have. Hey, I truly would have been scared at that point. I'd have been like, yo, dog, I'm going home. Screw this game. I'm going home. Get y'all.
Car show was dope. Car show was dope. I had never been to a car show.
Charlotte?
Yeah, it comes in November.
Yeah, but it's not the same, is it?
It is.
No, well, I was about to say the good thing about the one in Detroit, like I felt like every year they the ones who always have all the concept cars because I don't remember seeing them in DC. No, and them joints be tough. You hear me?
Yes.
Like I'll be wondering, like, what be happening to the ones that you know what I'm saying from the previous days, from the previous years? Why they not on the street? Because them joints be like that.
I'm about to see if I can pull a couple of them up right quick. While
I got one I can send to you.
I got them.
You got all of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know all of them, but I got quite a few of them.
My wife is all about the Wagoneer, man. I wish that John didn't cost $120,000. I would definitely get one.
How much is that jump for real though?
It's like 120. The Wagoneer.
Damn,
I'm serious.
So yeah,
that's like a new brand too, right?
It's a rebrand. It's so the Wagoneer was around a long time ago. It used to have
wood panel sides.
It used to have the wood paneling on the side.
Oh.
And so this is them bringing that joint back. And yeah, that joint is
those not the concept cars.
Nah, I'm scrolling that one right there. There go one of them right there.
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
That one is.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, I scrolled too fast. But yeah, this one is the concept car I'm talking about.
Yeah, that joint was tough.
Yeah,
man.
I think that joint got like a glass. It got a glass floor in it. You know what I'm saying? It's got the.
I just sent you one, Ty, too. I don't know if you got that one, but that was a Buick.
Lincoln.
Damn, that joint was
tough. Lincoln. That joint was tough. You said you sent me one that was a Buick.
Yeah,
it's the other Lincoln. The other one they had.
That's that one. I like that one right there.
That joint set up like a Maybach inside.
Yeah, that joint was crazy. Here go the Buick joint right here.
Oh yeah, okay, yep.
Okay,
yep. You did get that one.
Yeah, the Buick joint was crazy because she was over there talking about the Buick joint was crazy too.
Yeah.
So my question is, when are these ever going to come to production? Those joints,
they don't.
Nope. The idea behind these kind of cars is really just to see what they can put into a car, and most of these cars don't even move. Most of those display cars, those concept cars, don't even actually move, and none of the stuff in them actually work. But the idea is like thinking about if they could create the perfect car, like what would they put in it?
Gotcha. Yeah, they had like little planes,
little personal planes,
personal planes and everything. Yeah, it was dope in there. I will say that it was dope. And I like Donnell said, I don't think a lot of this stuff comes when you do like the local shows in Charlotte and DC and whatnot.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. I'd never been to a car show before, even though every single year I'd be like, I'm gonna go, but I never do. And so it was really dope that the first show I went to was the actual Detroit International.
Yeah.
The big
they go to Wagoneer.
They go to Wagoneer.
I was trying to put the Wagoneer for you, John. They go to Wagoneer.
John is nice.
Man, go and get it, man. By the time you trade in your Audi.
Yeah.
It still be like
it still 45. Be it's still gonna be a little bit more than I got in my wallet. Yeah.
Yes, they had EVs out there too.
Oh yeah, they had the Ford Lightning. The Ford Lightning. They was test driving that junk. They was drag racing it. down
Yeah, they were.
I
Yep,
ain't seen any classic
there were
cars.
some. There were some.
There were
I saw a Mach
classics.
Mach 1, is it? It was on the backside.
Okay.
But they had a Shelby, an older Shelby, that Mach 1 joint. Fords. They were Fords.
Okay.
I didn't see any others.
Well, you got to remember, Donnell, you was in Detroit, home of the Ford, so
Right.
you know that's of course they're gonna have a bigger Ford display than anything else.
They got GM and home of the GM too.
Yeah, that is true, but they still gonna have a bigger Ford. Everything was labeled Henry Ford.
It was Ford. It was
hospital,
Henry Ford.
Ford.
Everything. You're right.
Yeah, Henry Ford Hospital, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so it's gonna be Ford everything up there in Detroit. I don't know, but I'll say it was. We had a fun time, and we didn't even see the whole car show. They said it was stuff outside, and they said it was stuff on another area too. So
yeah, and out back, I think they said there was stuff out back.
The only thing I
back.
missed was like I would have loved to get a picture with some of those
models
like that, like the Ecto one or whatever. You know, like
that was out front of one of the doors.
Yeah,
I saw
one.
Yeah,
Ghostbusters.
So I don't know what else happened in Detroit that we I don't know. I had a good time though. I will say I had a real good time, despite the fact that we lost, despite the fact that I almost got kidnapped and molested.
And we was on a goose chase looking for a black-owned dispensary.
We was. That's sad. We couldn't find. Well, we could find black-owned dispensaries, but so what we found out was while marijuana is legal in the state of Illinois, state of Michigan. State of Michigan, certain cities have made it medicinal and certain cities have made it recreational. So the city of Detroit itself, the city of Detroit proper, is not recreational. You have to have a medicinal card. We knocked on one door and dude was like, "Y'all got IDs or y'all got medical cards?"
Medical cards.
He was like, "Y'all got to go X, Y, and Z in order to go, take a look and pick up some stuff." So
yeah, there was a lot of X, Y. There was a lot of X, Y, and Z out there too. It was like X, Y.
It was on every corner. Every corner.
That's all I was going to say. And then when we did find it, there was literally like 4. As you turned around, there was one on every corner.
Literally. Yes. Yeah, but we had a good time though. We had, got a chance to watch the fight as well. Oh, some of us did anyway. Some of us did. Some of us
none
didn't.
Of that. None of it.
I ain't naming no names, but I'm just gonna say some of us didn't actually see any of the fight, and I'm just gonna leave it at that right there.
Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right. Yo, I was fighting sleep. Sleep won. I was out.
That couch monster. That couch monster got you.
Yo, y'all ain't right, yo. See. Can't trust telephone.
Don't fall asleep, man. Don't fall asleep.
You ain't learned by now, dog. You ain't learned by now. You can't say certain stuff. You can't do certain stuff around these dudes.
The Grim Reaper came for you, John.
Yeah. I was out.
Hey, I was too. I ain't gonna lie. At one point in time, I think Donnell looked over at all of us. We was all knocked out.
Yeah. I was fighting, so I know at some points I was knocked out.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie to you, depending on who fighting. Like if I'm here by myself and I'm watching the fight, next thing I know, ding, ding, ding. Like the whole thing that went by. And I'm like, damn.
Exactly. Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, yo, let's get into these commercials right quick.
Hey, it's your girl, Tia Robertson. I'm the host of Entrepreneur Insider. Right here on RETV every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern for entrepreneurs and news that you need to know about. See you there.
Tune in to Millionaire M.A.N, only on Relationship Entertainment Television, Tuesdays at 8 p.m.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of Millionaire M.A.N. Like you just said, 8 p.m. Eastern Time right here on Relationship Entertainment Television. If y'all not have actually downloaded the Relationship Entertainment app, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and do that. It's RETV Live on your Androids and your iPhones and your all the other mobile devices. Hit up the RETV Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel. If you have not already done so, hit the little subscribe button and hit the bell so that way you notify each and every time a new show comes on. And then make sure y'all go ahead and download the RETV app on your Roku devices so that way you can watch Relationship Entertainment Television live there as well. Hey, Donnell, what you got for words to the wise, my man?
Hey, oh man, ladies, listen. If your roaches work out and them lights go on, they're not scared of you. It's time for you to move.
Yo, they comfortable. They good and comfortable.
They good and comfortable and they strong. They don't care.
They don't.
So you try to stomp that joint and it carry you.
And your whole foot just be moving.
Right.
You're like, wait a minute.
You gotta get your weight up to mess with her roaches.
Right. Yo, I ain't even gonna go there. Yeah, like Donnell said, ladies, it's time to move. Because obviously you done got comfortable with them. Yo, don't have no company, dog, if you know you got roaches. How about that? No company.
You got nicknames. You got nicknames for the roaches.
Right.
Disgusting. What's going on, Toya?
What's up, Toya?
Happy anniversary, Toya and my man Narada. Yeah, make sure everyone wish them happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary
up in New York.
Happy anniversary.
Good friend to the show, Toya. Good pain in my neck as a family member, but I love me some Toya. Toya and Blackie are best friends. Also, she loves her and Black, and they like to go at each other all the time.
That love-hate relationship.
Exactly. It is the love-hate relationship. Yo, we got a lot more stuff to talk about right quick. Before we do, let's get into these last bits of commercials because I think we got another hot topic. Hey, Toya, I ain't tell you these dudes in Detroit. Never mind. I'm just going to leave it.
Welcome to What's Going On? My name is Demita Joe. Each Wednesday, you can find me here at 3 p.m. I'll be over here discussing different things that are going on and try to bring you a boost of positivity for your week because we all need this. We're going to share some feel-good stories. We might find a hometown hero. We may take a look at some trending topic. And sometimes we might even find a lesson in a not-so-warm and fuzzy story if we can. I'm Demita Joe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode right here on What's Going On?
we got to take a vote. We got to take a vote because I need to know which intro y'all like better. I don't which intro y'all like better. Was it that one or let me know what y'all think about this one.
What they do that at? Cause we do that though. I see you talking, so we gon' take it though. And yeah, talking cheap, so don't do that though. My clip 100 deep.
I don't know which one y'all like. Which one y'all like? I need thoughts. I need to pick.
We everywhere.
I like that first one.
You like the first drink? Okay.
So I'm thinking the other way around. I'm thinking the second one, and then our spot, the commercial should be the first one.
All right, Nicole, say the first one.
Everybody say the first one.
Yeah.
That first one was like, that joint was like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like a new season of
88. You sucker.
It was like a new season of the Wild. I mean, not the Wild, but Millionaire M.A.N. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
John, what you got?
I like the first one. You know what I'm saying? And yes, this is The Wire. We are.
We was in Detroit's version of The Wire.
Right. We definitely was.
Man, I ain't know what that. I'm serious, dog. I ain't know what that shit gave me nightmares, dog.
Yo, I still don't understand. I wish I had paid more attention to how people was making homemade hookahs. Like they was really out there making
at the tailgating
everywhere.
Yeah. Not even on the tailgate.
We was to the street.
He was on the way to Motown.
Yeah,
he was on the side of the road.
It was on the side of the road like crack pipes. Like it was
that's exactly what it was like. They had it was like they was cups and they had aluminum foil.
Yeah,
I don't know where the pipe came out or where the pipe came out of, and then they wound up sticking holes in it. And I don't know.
And there was like some charcoal or something.
But what?
I saw some charcoal on one of them.
Remember on the way back from the game, we saw a place that was like takeaway hookahs.
Yeah, they did have a takeaway. They had like a takeout hookahs to go type spot.
Yo, I did not
hookers
know hookahs was that hookers to go. Yes, hookers to go. But I didn't know that John was that big of a deal. Like people like smoking hookahs like that.
Yeah, I didn't know either. Maybe it's a Detroit thing. Like Detroit style pizza, maybe Detroit style hookahs.
So I will say, speaking of pizza, the pizza was okay. First of all, I never know Detroit even had a style of damn pizza until the Pizza Hut commercial. And because they got pepperoni on it, so this is crazy. So we go get Detroit style pizza from this place called Buddy's that Donnell recommended.
It was good to me.
Pizza was okay. This Ninja John say that's because you ain't got no damn meat on your pizza.
Wait a minute.
Come on, man. You can't say nothing. Can't say nothing.
You needed a ding-lang on your pizza.
John,
I did not.
John, I've learned, man. Because they get me all the time.
He's in there eating veggie pizza. Who does that? Who eats veggie pizza? It ain't healthy for you. Like
the same guy who ordered a daggone apple orchard at the damn.
You definitely ordered an apple orchard. Yo, even the bartender was clowning you on that one though. That joke was hilarious.
Hey, then he had a nerve to get a tall one.
He had two of them. No, she bought two of them.
She bought two because they ain't had a tall glass.
They had a tall glass.
Yeah, they ain't had a tall glass.
I want a tall, angry orchard.
Can I get a tall, angry orchard?
Hey, I don't
in a frosted glass.
Yeah, like Arsenio Hall when he was dressed up as the woman on Coming to America.
Hey, y'all some haters. I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you, Nicole. You eat veggie pizza. Daggone Toya said thank you, my family rep. Thank you. Now if y'all just went
I'm glad, ladies. Thank you, ladies.
Look here. Y'all can eat all the veggie pizza y'all want. Are y'all drinking it with y'all eating it with y'all apple orchard, your tall apple orchard?
Yes. They eating it with a damn apple orchard. Whatever, John. Hey, John, what else we talk about tonight? I'm done. We move to the next.
Well, first what we're gonna talk about is you see I changed my name. After this show, I quit.
Oh snap!
Y'all don't know how to treat me. Y'all not gonna keep hazing me around here. I don't appreciate the fact y'all got pictures. I don't appreciate it. Okay, all right. I'm done here. All right.
You know what that means.
But I got a question of the week. So so I'm gonna read the question of the week. You guys are gonna hopefully have some good advice for this gentleman to help him in his situation. So the question goes, I have been married for y'all, you know what? See?
It's this guy. This guy need help. He's been married, but he sleeps on the couch.
You know what? I do sleep on the couch.
Oh man, y'all are hilarious, dog.
All right. John got questions of the week. My bad. John got questions of the week. Hey, if you got a question, you want to see your question.
That's why I quit. That's why I quit. I don't know.
Send your questions in. If you got a question of the week, send your questions in to info@re-tv.net. info@re-tv.net. We get them on the air. John, you got a question of the week.
I'm gonna go ahead and read this man question. Okay. It says, I have been married for 5 years and we have 2 kids now, a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. I really want to take my wife on a trip, just the 2 of us, but she doesn't want to leave the kids with anybody in her family or mine because she feels like they are too young. How do I get my wife to go away on vacation without the kids so that we can have some time alone?
Read the first part again.
They got 2 kids. They've been married for 5 years.
5 years.
And he just young. and his wife don't want to leave the kids with nobody.
And she said because they too young.
Because they too young. So how does he get his wife to go on vacation?
I got additional questions. I don't know. Because I need to know, was she like this before? like with the first kid, or did this just happen just in general since they got 2 of them?
I think in this case, it just happened when they got the kids. Like the kids came along, and mommy doesn't want to leave the kids without.
Now the reason I asked that is because some women go into mommy mode. Like as soon as they had one kid, like everything else doesn't matter anymore.
Right.
Like, they don't matter. The husband doesn't matter. Like nothing freaking matters. It's just like they got mommy brain, and so they really don't think about nothing. That's why I say I'm wondering if this is something that it happened during the first kid or just overall or in general.
So I mean, let's say it happened after the first kid, right? Let's say she been in this mode. He still want to take her on vacation, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? At some point, he still want to do he wait until the kids turn whatever age is comfortable enough to lead them with somebody else? Like, what is that? What age is that?
And what age is that?
Exactly. Like, is it 18? Is it?
Man, that's crazy. Because so I'm just thinking as you making me thinking like so many different ways.
You're making me think a lot.
Then I got questions. My other question is, do they get an opportunity? Shut up. Y'all get an opportunity to do they get an opportunity to go like with the family? Like, do they take kids all the time? Because if so, to me, that should be an argument. Yo, we take them all the time. When we gonna have an opportunity to do something with just us too?
I don't think they go out. I don't think they take vacations.
It sounds like they just stay. They just stay home, right? Or maybe they do take the kids places, but the kids is 2 and 5. What do you do? So
go more kiddie places. That's all you can do. Toya says she need to be reminded that keeping their union tight is imperative to keeping the family tight. That is exactly because the kids are watching you as adults to see what it is you're doing, what you're not doing, how mommy loving on daddy, how daddy loving on mommy. Are we having fun times? Do they, get an opportunity to do things on their own? Because what normally happens is as they get older, they start to emulate what they've seen. Right, if the daughter, decides that she want to have kids later on in life, and she go, well, my mother ain't never take a vacation. She always took us with her. So you gotta take me and my kids to go too. So something like that potentially, or she can completely flip it and go, my mother ain't never had a damn vacation, and then she sucked for that, and her marriage suffered, and so we gonna damn take a vacation together and leave her and damn kids at home. In other words, John told me the topic was F them kids.
I mean, you know, I wouldn't say it quite like that, but yes, that is true.
Go ahead, Donnell. Donnell looking like itching, dog. Go ahead, Donnell.
I mean, I'm trying to think because you know it sounded like she's consistent between both sides of the family, her own and the spouses, right? I think that you know mothers today are different from, you know, because I feel like, you know, we were raised by the village, you know what I'm saying, whereas mothers today are very overprotective of their kids. You know what I'm saying? So the village isn't raising their kids. They're raising their kids. I mean, I hate to say it, but you know, M.A.N, he gonna have to wait it out. You know what I'm saying? He might have to find him a hobby.
But for how long though, man?
But should he have to?
See, that's just it. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like even from like the food, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, mothers don't want to do Gerber. They wanna, you know, they want to buy Vitamix and make their own food. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, are they still in the breastfeeding stages? You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, we don't know how old these kids are.
I mean, it said 2 and 4, so I hope they ain't breastfeeding.
They might still be breastfeeding.
Now they might still be breastfeeding. I done seen some 2-year-olds walk up. I done seen some kids walk up to their mother and lift the shirt and go right at it.
Right, I'm gonna say is she white or black, because most white women, no offense to y'all white women, but most white women usually breastfeed to their kids about 15. So black dudes, she got a black husband. The black husband ain't gonna allow her to breastfeed that long because he like them titties mine. So
I need them back.
I need them bad boys back. But Donnell, should she have to wait though? I mean, should he have to wait? That ain't. I mean, I don't think that's fair.
Life ain't fair.
Oh.
True, I agree. And you got the whole "to death do you part" and all this other stuff. And then then that poses the questions. So are you now putting the kids first for the rest of their lives? But
I feel like that's what a lot of women do.
But all right, so like Toya just said, in order to keep the family tight, you got to keep your marriage tight. And at the end of the day, when the kid's gone, then who's gonna be there?
What you gonna do?
I get you, but you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like new age mothers are more concerned about their kids over their spouses.
Okay. Narada's in the building.
Yeah, what's going on, Narada? Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! We was wishing your sorry wife, Toya, earlier. Happy anniversary.
I'll tell you like how I feel about this whole thing. Though I feel like he needs to figure out a way to do something like small first, like overnight first.
Okay.
And you know, maybe something local. You know what I'm saying? Where they. You know, I know like here in the DC area, you know, you go down and stay at the National Harbor or whatever. Like you right there, the kids can get to you if they need, you know, you can get to the kids if you need to, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you still had that time away. And the reason why my mind goes to that is because I just was reading a book by this guy, Kevin on Stage. His name, I don't know if you guys know who Kevin on Stage is, right? Kevin Fredericks.
Yeah.
And so he's a comedian. Him and his wife wrote this book called Marriage Be Hard. And one of the things they talked about in their book was how different a marriage is, especially marriage sex, when you go on vacation. Because you can like
different type of sex, though.
Because you can, you know, throw everything to the wind, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about keeping the room clean. You ain't got to worry about what's happening for dinner that night. Like it's all about just the two of you. Right. And so you got to start, like, for lack of a better way to say it, I think start to train her to be okay with being away from the kids for a short period of time first, and then build.
Hold on one second, John. The words of that John just used are the words of John Bonham. That man and that man alone.
Mr. I quit.
Mr. I quit. So women, he wants to train you to do exactly what you. No, I'm joking. Go ahead. I just wanted to make sure that you don't hold me accountable, or that man accountable, or that man accountable. Hold that man over there accountable.
I said for lack of a better way to put it. You know what I'm saying?
Toya say your spouse comes first, then the children. If it's the other way around, it's not in order. Well, okay. So question Toya, who made that order? I agree with you. I agree with you wholehearted, and that was a lesson that I had to learn the hard way. I agree with you wholehearted, but I want to know who made up that order.
Hey, Nicole, you don't know how vacation Ty is when you ain't around. He out there letting girls spill on his hair and stuff. You know?
Hey, really, John? Is that what we doing?
Hey, you done put that picture up multiple times, man.
John put a different spin on that.
Hey, John, is that what we doing for real?
Vacay Ty. I saw Vacay Ty. Don't do that.
Vacay Ty and Sleeping John.
That's Vacay John right there. That's all
that. Hey.
Oh man.
Nah, but that is
glad I wasn't on camera.
Right?
Or were you? Where's that picture done at? No, I'm joking. Nah. But no, that is true, John.
No.
That is true, John. People are completely different people on vacation than when they are at home.
Yeah.
So, but my thing is though, would she even feel comfortable enough? Like, so I would go to her and be like, "Yo, do they got family? Do they got friends? Do they got somebody in the area that she could potentially trust in order to allow them to, watch the kid? Are the in-laws in the area? Is her parents in the area? Somebody that they can drop the kids off in order to even do a 1 or 2 night stay."
Yeah, I think he got to do the work on that. I think he got to almost like not tell her, surprise her, make the trip happen. You know what I'm saying? Like set up the whole thing with the kids or go stay with somebody, and then you just pick your wife up and be like, "We going." Like we'll see the kids in a day or two. Like
going.
Seriously. Like I think that's otherwise it ain't gonna happen until it's too late. And when it's too late, it's too late.
But I think that's easier said than done. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's easy, and maybe we need to have some women on the show to address the fact of why they can be so difficult, and specifically when it comes to their kids, because women do, especially I don't know, it's different as people, mothers versus fathers. Because while we love our kids and we'll do anything for our kids, would you say, John?
No, I'm reading the comments. Sorry.
While we love our kids and we'll do anything for our kids, take a nanny. Yeah, if we got money like that. Women take that shit to a whole nother level, which they should. They're like, they're nurturers. They carry the child in their, in their stomach, in their belly for 9 months, even though we carry them all the rest of their lives. So we're gonna do a women's takeover again. If you can get your stuff working this time. Anyway, no, but women do that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But women, like I said, there are some women that once they have children, nothing else matters to them.
Yeah,
nothing else matters to them.
And that's what Donnell was saying, that he feels like it's a lot of these new age mothers, and I do see that a lot out there. But I agree with the aspect of the relationship first, then the kids. And I think it was Latoya that said, "I'm a Bible believer, so God, if the parents are good first, the children will be also." But even if you're not a Bible believer, it's just a natural order, because you got the kids for 18 years approximately. After that, what you gonna do? What'd you say, Donnell?
I'm gonna throw a monkey wrench out there.
Yeah.
What if the wife was raised by like what if what I'm saying? Like, what if she didn't have a father, or the mother was like, a functioning addict or something like that?
Okay.
I feel like that changes the whole dynamic of the situation, because, again, people typically do things, they try to do things differently from how they were raised.
Okay.
And, you know what I'm saying? If that was something, then, leaving the kids behind, it's not an option.
I got you, Mr. Reasonable.
Yeah, that's
true. That's true.
But Toya, okay, so to Toya's point then, She just said, people, send their kids to school and they with teachers all day long. So why is it unreasonable for them to be able to hire a nanny? I get that because you send your kids that. Well, it's that money. That's what I'm saying. Is their parent around? But like if Donnell said, if you want to raise your kids differently than the way you were raised, then you may not necessarily entrust your kids to a parent. So it is what it is, and you may not have the money. That's what I'm saying. You may not even have the money for a nanny. So what options do you have then?
Okay.
Yeah,
I think when it comes time to like daycare and stuff like that, like I feel like there's a lot of thought and effort that goes into that before one is actually selected. You know what I'm saying? She might go to the daycare where they might have cameras where you can just log in and just check up on your kid anytime you want. You know what I'm saying? Versus what's convenient to the house. You know what I mean? Or what's convenient at work. Or maybe, maybe they do, you know what I'm saying, select, a daycare that's convenient to the work because they might be able to drop in on their lunch hour. You know what I mean? I just
that's a good point. I was also going to speak on earlier, and I had forgot it. The whole training deal, but you like you were saying, you can start off small. I know my wife and I, we couldn't get out like we wanted to on a vacation, or this was some years ago, and we just did a little thing. We went out to a movie. We had somebody stay in. We went out to a movie, went to dinner, and stayed at a local hotel. That was still a personal night out. It was like a little mini vacation, and it was just a night. So those women out there, if you don't feel comfortable leaving your kids for several days, what about one night? Just start off small. Just stay in a hotel, local hotel, where, like you said, you're in the area. If something detrimental happens, you're right there still. But you're away. You're away, and you're able to give yourself freely to your spouse.
Right. So what I'm hearing you guys say, and what I hope he's listening to the answer to this question, is that he needs to start off small, some small little trip or whatever, right? Maybe get some cameras in the house. You know what I'm saying? Get some cameras around,
right?
So that they can watch the kids from the camera at some point. Hopefully, his wife don't spend the whole night looking in the camera or whatever.
I was about to say, you know damn well that's exactly what's gonna happen. I need to check on my babies, and what you're not about to do is stop me from checking on my damn babies. And there goes your whole damn vacation and night right there.
I mean, if you got it set up right, then maybe she'll be able to kind of not think about that the whole time, man. I don't know. I love to believe that people are okay with, and I get you, Donnell. Like, depending on how they was raised, depending on the situation that they dealt with, they might not be comfortable around having other people watch their kids. They might not feel like they know anybody who they could leave their kids with for any amount of time. But at some point, that actually means that the person needs to start thinking about the people that they keep around them.
Yeah.
Because honestly,
good.
That's what Toya just said. People around.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big part of it, right? Who you keeping around you, and are you just keeping people around you? You can't choose your family, but you can choose your friends. So you need to find friends who you can trust, who trustworthy. That's
at some point in time. I mean, the trust is there because, like Toya said, you sending your kids to school, and you don't even know these teachers from Adam.
Some of these teachers, more time with them.
Some of these teachers are the same molesters. Some of these same teachers are drug dealers.
Lord.
Some of these same teachers, yeah. So I mean, you sending your kids to school in the lunch in the break room. All of them.
I mean, they all on TikTok. You can find whatever happened in your classroom. They can see it on TikTok. I see the teachers. I'm like, why is teachers on TikTok all the time?
Pretty much. I'm parents sometimes for
taking and talking.
They neglect the spouse. That would lead to some bigger problems when the spouse. Exactly, because when the spouse, so when the kids are gone, then what you gonna do?
Yeah. That's
that's
what
a whole
I'm
that's a
saying.
whole nother conversation we need to have on here.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, what do you do? Like, because one day the kids
You're
gonna
like
be
a
living their
stranger
lives.
to him.
Yeah,
You're a stranger to your spouse because you've been tunnel vision on your kids for 18 years. Now you're in an empty nest.
And you're gonna look up
see
like
your husband.
look
Can't
up
even
like who the
see.
hell did I marry?
Right.
Or better yet, the husband may have a whole another damn family because you were so focused on these kids over here. He may got somebody else by that point in time.
Now I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know why no dude do that because that's work. That's too much work having. I don't understand it. Like I don't understand how nobody will have a second family. Like that's too much work. Like,
it's like the little in the chats. It's like the two eyes. That's what he just did.
John speaking from experience.
I'm just saying that just seemed like a lot of work to me.
I got the popcorn ready. So would you say, John, is a lot of work?
It's a lot of work.
John sounds like he's speaking from experience. Something you want to tell us? Don't worry, John. Your wife ain't watching. Tell us what's going on. This man cave. This is the inside doors of the man cave.
Which wife? Which wife?
So you been to Detroit before?
Hey, right, John.
I'm just asking the questions everybody want to hear.
Have I been to Detroit before? Yeah, okay. All right.
Is that your second wife?
Nah, definitely that damn show wasn't. Nope. That damn show wasn't it.
She said, "Ty, it's been a while."
Yeah, okay.
Did you say she was over there with the baby?
Oh,
and that
was a nanny. That was a nanny sitting on the bench over there. Right?
Stop neglecting his kids.
We had Chanel for the show for excessive jokes. Nah, but seriously, dude may step out by the time I ain't fooling with y'all. Dude may step out by the time she realized that them kids is good and gone, and then remember the fact that she's even married in the first place.
Yep.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's very possible.
So my question is, how can he convince her of that?
I mean, convince her of what? That he might step out?
No, the fact that they need to obviously do something together, take their vacation or whatever it is together. Because his whole point is, how can he get them to take a vacation together without the kids?
Tell her, all right, then I got $40. Peace.
She might not even care and be like, deuces.
I give $40.
Right. To get out my face.
All right.
Bang, bang, bang.
You really gonna have a second family.
My thing is, what you won't do, somebody else will.
Right.
Oh, that
what you won't do, somebody else will. So while you may not be taking vacations with that man, somebody else may be taking vacations with that man. Like you may not
true.
doing what you do, what you're supposed to be doing your wifely duties. Somebody else might be doing your wifely duties.
Yeah, and I ain't even. I mean, I love to believe because I do believe that when people go on vacation, they do tend to get a little freaky deaky more when they go on vacation, right?
Yeah.
But honestly, I also just believe that the idea is for the two of them to be able to spend time alone and not focus all the time on the kids. So, and that needs to happen. That has to happen for anybody.
Vacation family.
Yeah, I mean, it's
that other family.
That ain't a vacation, like John said. That's damn work.
Yeah,
that's damn work. Nah, but I'm with you, John. I mean, you got to do something because if you don't do something, then it is what it is at the end of the day. So I don't know how to specifically answer his question because he has to convince her somehow, some way. We've given you, dude, a bunch of answers. Yeah. You know your wife best on how to, because my fear is, I know John said take her on a mini vacation, but if she checking her phone every 5 seconds, that ain't a vacation. So you know your wife best, and you know how to
navigate that
situation. We gave you some answers, or we gave you some argument points anyway.
Right.
Yeah. As Donnell crunches that popcorn.
Apparently, that's the answer right there. Is to be quiet and crunch the popcorn, and it'll all work out. Tell her to watch the show. Yes.
Tell her to watch the show.
Definitely do that.
That's right.
That's first.
Have her watch the show. Right. Y'all can watch the show on vacation.
Don't watch the show on vacation. If you watch the show on vacation, then you got problems.
Yeah.
You're on that whole vacation vibe. That's what the hell. We don't even watch the show on vacation. So it is, yeah, don't watch the show on vacation. Don't do that. That is what it is. I don't know. But we appreciate y'all for tuning in, yo. Is Millionaire Man Cave each and every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Relationship Entertainment Television, where we actually stay awake, unlike this dude right here.
You know what? You know what?
Got him.
Hey, yo, wait. Put the picture back up. Put the picture back up. Put the picture back up. Because I got to show, because y'all got to see the bag of chips that I killed right there. That bag of chips. I destroyed that whole bag of chips. And then I fell asleep.
Somebody said, what'd you do to the lamp next to you, too, though?
You know what? That ain't my house. That's Donnell's friend's house right there.
Yes. I'm with Toya. Good night. I'm with Toya. Good night. God bless. Good night. Yo. We appreciate y'all for tuning in each and every Tuesday, right here, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Relationship Entertainment Television. Y'all don't forget, go ahead and download the RETV app. Y'all go ahead and go to the YouTube channel, send in your questions, all that good stuff. We see y'all next week, same time, same place. We out. Peace.
Peace.